Wednesday. Guess what day it is? It's hump day. Y'all remember that commercial? The hump day commercial. For sure. Yo, it's Wednesday. Come on, get in this car. Let's go to work. Let's go. We turn the camera around. As you can see, the sun is fully in the sky, which means we are probably a little bit behind schedule. And that's okay. I'm at peace with it. I'm not going to get to park under the trees today. But you never know. Life, I'm not going to even say I'm not going to get. I am going to have the best parking space for me today. And it's your turn. It's your turn to tell me what you want to talk about today. Like I always put a little something in the description about, or the title about like what I want to talk about. But hey, it's your turn. Tell me what you want to talk about. Other than that, I'll just listen. Good morning. Welcome to the AM Drive. It's 7:07 a.m. Sunny. I think it's like very sparsely cloudy. And the traffic is well behaved. Socially distanced, not doing too much. Demure, all of that. And it's your turn. Tell me what's going on in your world. Like I'm here to listen. I'm here to chat. This morning I totally was like, I'm gonna wear a dress today. I'm gonna wear this dress. And then I pulled the dress out and I was like, didn't I wear this dress last week? I completely don't remember if I wore that same dress last week. Here's the thing. I have this thing about washing my clothes on Saturdays or on the weekends or whatever. So that I kind of, just reset. I just don't want to have like a big pile of clothes at the end of 2 weeks or every month or whatever. So I will do like a little load at the end of the week. And so I tend to go ahead and process them and put them back up really quickly. And because I do that, I just don't remember which ones I wore last week. In the wintertime, I don't care. I just put it on. Put that ish on. I will wear the same thing every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday. But in the summertime, you want a little variety. I feel like I should be a little bit more cutesy and spread the things out. So when I pulled the little short, it's like a summer type of dress. It's professional. But I pulled it out and I was like, did I wear this last week? I don't remember. So I kept fighting with, I'm like, not necessarily fighting with myself, but I was like, did I wear this? Did I not wear this? I'm going to wear this. I've already intended to wear this. I pulled it out, pulled the steamer out, and then I kept looking at it like, I think I wore this last week, y'all. So, do you do that? Do you wear the same thing like every week? Like if you get up and go to a work or a school or whatever you do during the day, do you tend to wear the exact same things? Like, do you have like a rotation of like 5 days or do you have a rotation of 3 days? Honestly, it doesn't matter. If you wear a uniform, that's what's up because you don't have to decide. You could just, hey, khakis and white polo or whatever it is, whatever your uniform is. Like that is, I used to think, oh, I don't like uniforms. I don't want to wear this uniform. I want a job where I don't have to wear a uniform. What was I thinking? What's so bad about a uniform? Absolutely nothing. Because now, at this big age, I'm like, put me in some Garanimals. Okay. Put me in the ones that where the top and the bottoms match based on the tag and the clothes. And all I have to do is just pull them out. They come hung on the same hanger. And I complain with the same thing because I could definitely do it myself. I could hang the outfits and put an M on it and a T and a W and a TH and an F. I could do that. I could put that on my clothes. In fact, thing I'm gonna make with Canva. I'm gonna make some hanger placards. Monday through Friday hanger placards. All you gotta do is print it out, laminate it, and then I'm gonna have one for Monday, one for Tuesday, one for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Because I gotta get my life together before winter hits. Summer is real easy to just put on stuff that don't match and go. And nobody questions it. Oh, you got a yellow top on with some orange polka dots and blue shoes. Nobody cares. It's hot. Absolutely nobody cares. You don't match. But in the wintertime, in the fall, in the winter, people are looking at you like, sis, why you got on that olive green and that taupe and that pink and that fuchsia? You know, like you gotta wear some stuff that kind of matches. I like to wear like shades of gray, brown, black, blue, navy blue, easy peasy. In the winter, just put it together. But in the summertime, you want a little bit more variety. Thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. If you're on here, the easiest way to support me and my little channel is just give me a thumbs up. My goal is, y'all, my goal for this month is to get to 200. I have such a meager, small little hometown, like mom and pop shop of a channel. Please do what's right. Do what's right in the world. I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not Mrs. Beast. I'm just sugar honey iced tea. And if you get it, you get it. Please give me a thumbs up. But also sub, because I'm trying to get to 200 by the end of the month and 500 by the end of the year. Thank you so much. Blessings, peace and blessings to you all. I appreciate you. So yeah, so what do you wear uniforms? Do you have to pick out your clothes? Would you like me to design a Monday through Friday hanger placard so that you could get your ish together? Like I'm trying to get my ish together. So I'll on the weekends I can hang up what I'm gonna wear for Monday and I put that little placard on it. I'm gonna hang up what I'm gonna wear for Tuesday and put the little placard on it. At least get to Wednesday before I start walking around my house in circles like I don't know what to wear. I don't know what I'm gonna put on. And it's like I know what to do, but I don't know it. If you're like that, please give me a thumbs up. What are you doing? Thank you. Gracias. De nada. Y'all, I am, what is it, 7:14? Tell me, what's going on in your world? You've already subbed. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Subscribe. I'm not Mr. Beast. I was on TikTok and the guy was singing. He's like, put your name in the chat and I'll sing your name or I'll say your name. Or it was a contest like, put your name in the chat and then I'll tell you whether or not your profile pic is my type. It was crazy. I'm like, people are just out here just using TikTok for the wild, wild west. And I'm still over here on YouTube. Like, I'm sticking a stand with YouTube. YouTube to me is like, it's old-fashioned-y. It is. It really is, but not really. Like, there's a place for all of it. And I like to be on, I like the community on YouTube. I really do. I sure do. So tell me, if it's 7:15 a.m. here, if you're on this side of the globe, what do you eat for breakfast? If you're on the other side of the globe. Yesterday I was talking to a cool dude who was on the other side of the globe, and it was in the afternoon, it was evening, like dinner or supper time. Like, what are y'all doing? I made like a little egg and cheese turnover, but I guess in my mind I don't want to eat until I get to where I'm going because it's like a treat for making it this far in life for today. I woke up, I drank a little bit of water, got dressed, and I'm good. Drive smart, Mississippi. Y'all see that sign? On the road to Mississippi. Yo, thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. And I also do that hit that subscribe button. Again, you don't have to give me $1. You don't have to go fund me. All you have to do is click 2 buttons and you will make my whole day. And honestly, it helps to it spreads love throughout the world. Because that's all I'm doing. I'm trying to do some good vibes content. That's really all it is. Okay, we got some construction going on. I see the cones. Do y'all see the cones? I'm trying to reposition the camera and everything. This is the construction. I want to take dibs on how long this construction is going to be out here. What are they doing and how many days, how many weeks is this construction going to go on? Not that it's a problem, because obviously this one lane right here is not hindering, it's not like slowing the traffic down right now. But in the afternoons, on my way back home, it does seem to be congested over here. But I'm on the other side, and the other side is not as packed. You know, which seems odd. Like, it seems like it should be, if it's going to slow down, it should be in both directions. And at rush hour for AM and the evening PM. But it's more of a slowdown in the evening. I don't know why. We got by hell you 1 mile. Y'all know anything about Mississippi? You know anything about Mississippi? It says, hello, ma'am. Sugar, honey, iced tea. Hey, friend, hey. Hey, the redeemed one. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the good vibes. Thanks for the love. The prayers, the good wishes, all of that. What's going on in your world? Is it breakfast time where you are? Or are you on your way, getting ready to make things happen in the world? Very good. Good. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Let me drink some water. I've got some coffee. For some reason this morning, I decided, hey, I'm going to make a little bit of a instant coffee. I usually do that when I get to where I'm going, just to be social. So here's what happened. I never liked coffee. When I was younger, I was like, ugh, coffee's gross. My grandfather, my papa, he would drink coffee like every day. Morning, noon, and night, just about. And I was like, ugh, I hate coffee. It stinks. I don't like it. And so I got at point, I just started drinking because it was a social thing to do. Because like my coworkers would smoke, and I'm like, I'm not a smoker, but I will join you in a cup of coffee, you know, that type of thing. So it was just a way for me to be social. And then fast forward, many years later, McDonald's came out with like these frosted coffee drinks. And when I tell you, you get a jolt to your brain when you mix that ice and that sugar and that caffeine, it goes straight to the medulla oblongata or whatever part of the brain that lights up. So I started drinking them like hard and heavy. I would go to McDonald's once a week, if not twice a week. They said, how hot is it where you are? It's on the dashboard says 83 degrees. Yeah. But yeah, I started drinking coffee as, like I said, just to be social. And now it's like if I don't drink a cup of coffee in one day, I'll be like, something ain't right. What's going on? The trees aren't green enough. The grass isn't green enough. This air ain't cold, it's like the water isn't wet enough. If I don't drink coffee, things are like not quite, like the cushion in the couch just isn't soft enough. Like nothing is just where it needs to be. And I'm like, you know what? And it will happen like over the weekend. I may be busy or doing something that's fun or interesting, and I may just not drink coffee over the weekend. And sure enough, by like that third day, I'm like, man, what is going on with the world? It's slowing down. The globe isn't spinning as fast as it used to. And sure enough, it's the coffee. So it's probably why I'm talking fast right now. Because I can smell the coffee. I hadn't even had a sip of it. I'm just sniffing it. I haven't had a drink yet. But the smell makes me perk up. For sure. So where is it? I'm going to call you RTO. RTO, how hot is it where you are? Like, what's the temp? Is it hot there? Yeah, for sure, y'all. Wherever you are, put the temp in the chat. 28 degrees. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? Book Celsius. Okay, that's kind of cold. It's kind of chilly, isn't it? I don't know. We're on now. I'm wondering what are we doing in the United States? We do Fahrenheit. Y'all, I'm confused. Maybe I need to drink some more water. I know in Canada it's different. I think Canada is like a different, what is it? Do we do Celsius or Fahrenheit? I think we do Celsius, and then in Canada it's Fahrenheit. I don't remember. Y'all, what is going on with the world? I used to watch the morning show for Canada. Okay, yeah. So you're using a difference. So it's Celsius, yeah. You do Fahrenheit in the States. For sure. So, but it's probably a good, balmy 28. A luxuriously comfortable 28 degrees. We are doing, it's 82 degrees here, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. And glistening. Does that ring a bell? So it's like I'm almost sweating. Let me check it on Google. Right, exactly. I'm almost sweating. And I have the air, the AC running in the car. So yeah, it is. I have an armrest that is like leather, and my arm is sliding off this armrest because my elbow is sweating in the car with the air conditioning on. But it's not on like cold. I have it on like 69 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's what it is. But yeah, I used to watch breakfast television for Canada for like months. I love that show. Their morning show, their Good Vibes television is top tier. I loved it. They would tell the traffic and the weather, and I was in there like, yes, I love this. And they were like friendly, and they just didn't have a whole lot of fear. And like the TV here in the States, every every live show is telling you something that you should be afraid of, so that they can get more viewers, so that they can have more, attention, so they can sell more ads. And then the ads, same thing. It's a lot of medicines that kind of feed into your insecurities or your health issues. The TV is trash. The live TV in the States, trash. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10. No, I'll take it 1 out of 10. And now that, I don't know if y'all have heard about the Colbert Report. So there's this television show, a nighttime TV host, who apparently said something that was a little offensive to our POTUS. I don't even want to say the name, the president. And he got 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but the television host got, not only did he get canceled, but the show got canceled. They're taking the whole show off the air. And so I'm thinking, if he's smart, and I'm sure he is, Stephen Colbert, if he's smart, he can take all the people with him, do the whole show, and just put it on YouTube or put it on some streaming service, because people will watch it. He is good. He is funny. He has really good. He has good people. He has good guests that come on his show. So all they got to do is flip the script and make the whole show be on YouTube, and just stay in this and do the same thing. But maybe they'll have to host it and be in a different building. But I bet you they could draw the same crowd and draw the same type of income. They could just host it on a whole nother channel. And they got like 8 months left, 7 or 8 months left. No brainer. I'm not crying for him. I'm not worried about him. I know they're going to get all of that together. They're going to fold all their stuff up, put it in a truck, take it down the street, unpack it, and do the same show and be just as successful and do the same content without the backing of CBS. Don't nobody care about no CBS. No, the only people who still watch CBS are people who do not use smart TVs. And guess what? Those individuals are dwindling and dwindling and dwindling, because there's more people with smart TVs who can watch streaming services, who can watch a show on a Hulu or a YouTube or whatever. So, you know what? I'm not sad for Stephen Colbert. I mean, it's a lot of controversy, but controversy kind of is good. All he has to do is take all of the things that he's doing and repackaging and do it somewhere else. He could probably even change the name of the show. I'm sure they won't let him keep the name of the show. But maybe they will, because it's his real name, right? Like, I think Stephen Colbert is his legal name. So he could probably take it somewhere else. I don't know. But he is good, and the people will watch him wherever he goes. So whatever, even if he was like in his home office, all he needed was 3 other people. He could shut it down to where it's like COVID, where we had everybody like recording and doing stuff from home, like doing their shows from home. He could do it like that and still make the same money. I think he could. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just talking, and the traffic is getting a little bit tighter, and I don't like this. I like the traffic to be spread out. But what do y'all think? I know you're online. If you're online, if you watch Stephen Colbert, what do you think about the situation? And like I said, I'm not a political person. I don't even watch the news like that. But that dude, the late night TV of it all, I am. I've been watching late night TV hosts since Johnny Carson. I go way back to Johnny Carson. I used to watch him all the time when I wasn't supposed to as a kid. And then what was the next dude's name? With the chin, the crimson chin. What was his name? If y'all know who I'm talking about, put it in the comments. But the guy who came after Johnny Carson, the guy with the motorcycles and stuff. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And they made like a cartoon character after him because he had like kind of a chin. Put that in the comments. But yeah, I watched him, and then after him it was Conan O'Brien. Conan, who recently did like a DNA test and found out that he was like 100% Irish. And then they said that the only way you can be 100% of anything is if they have inbreeding. And everybody thought that was wild because he is the tallest Irish person I've ever seen. Not that I've seen him in person, but he is a very tall drink of water. But yeah, after Conan, there was, and I'm still trying to remember what's that guy with the chin. What was his name? The dude on TV who was the late night host. He was the one who had the Tonight Show after Johnny Carson. And they used to do like, he used to have clippings of newspaper articles, and it would be like funny newspaper articles. It'd always be some type of error or some type of gag. But the guy who was like the Tonight Show host after Johnny Carson. And then I used to watch, I think on channel, that was like CBS, but on channel 5, for us, channel 5 was NBC. It was Conan O'Brien, David Letterman. Oh man, David Letterman. Give me some David Letterman. He was the GOAT, the funniest dude. The funniest dude in like late night. He would like drop he would drop watermelons off the top of the building, and excuse me, I loved it. I loved that. I really wasn't supposed to watch David Letterman. I was supposed to be asleep for sure. I would just be sneaking, watching TV, cackling, kiki, and watching David Letterman. He was so funny to me. He was funnier than Johnny Carson. What was that guy's name? John? It was. Now I have to go through the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I cannot remember his name. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I don't. So I have this thing that I do. I will go through the alphabet to try to remember somebody's name, but I cannot remember. I'm going to look it up. Man, I mean, it was a long time ago. But yeah, after Conan and David Letterman, then it was Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon was on the Late Show, and then he was on the Tonight Show, or whatever it was. He was like on the later version, and then he got on the newer version, that type of thing. So I used to watch Jimmy when he was on the later show, and I feel like he was much funnier when it was later at night. Maybe I'm just delirious at that point, but I like the later version of Jimmy Fallon. He had a lot of great sketches. The sketches were funnier than the host. I'm not going to say I never liked the guests. They tend to skew like Caucasian. Like they have more. They don't have as many people that I'm interested in. Not that I don't like, you know, I like all people, but I just feel like they should have more urban and more ethnic people. That's all. That's my soapbox. And if you agree with me, give me a thumbs up. Who is slowing down the traffic? What's going on? Okay, they turned off. Yeah. After Jimmy Fallon, now we're, present day. It's Jimmy Fallon and Stephen Colbert, and there's this girl who's on this late show where they have three comedians. It's kind of like a comedy show, a quiz show thing, but they're really just telling jokes. I don't even know the name of that show. I don't know the name of that girl, but if I saw her, I would recognize her. That type of thing. But I guess it doesn't keep my attention as much as like the guys. And I remember Lily Singh. She used to be on a late night show for a while. I feel like they just made her do certain things. It really wasn't in her character, and that's why the show didn't do well. Because I know she said a lot about, there was a lot of hard work for her. Had like a YouTube response video after like getting her show was canceled. I really feel based on that, on her input, like we're besties. I read her book. That I just feel like they may have put something, made the show a little bit too palatable for like the States. And she's a Canadian. She's Canadian, as well as she has her heritage in the Asia or Indian persuasion. So, she's just got a lot of culture. And I feel like they made her too palatable to mainstream. She should have been, let her do her thing type of deal. Oh, these people are slowing down. Are they going to turn into a driveway? I guess so. It's amazing to me how people live out in the rural areas and just have these big old long driveways and just be out in the country. You just gotta slow down to get to your driveway. But yeah, thanks for riding to work with me, y'all. It's been a blast. We're getting to the point where the connection is not as stable, so I'm going to drop y'all off. I'm dropping the carpool off here. If you haven't already done, please do a sub. Like, click the sub. It'll help me out. It'll help me to get to my goal. That really will help. I want to let you know that you are amazing. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.